So you
Why does?
call the police?
No, I didn't call the police. I came up here to talk to you.
Okay, so go ahead, talk. What do you have to say? What's wrong with the sign?
What do you have to say?
I don't have to say anything. I'm just hanging out. I saw a sign. I came up here to talk to these people.
We should repeal something that was passed by Congress.
Actually, it wasn't passed by Congress. It was reconciled through a budgetary issue. It actually technically wasn't passed.
That's the way it works.
That's not really the way it's supposed to work.
That's the way it works.
That's not. It was actually reconciled. It wasn't passed. But
I don't want it repealed.
okay,
In fact, I want single payer.
okay, good.
Yeah.
Go vote
So
Democrat.
why are you putting this up here in a public place?
Because we want people to read it. That's the point.
Is it okay? Is it okay for the Occupy movement to stand downtown Denver in a public place?
Sure.
Why is that okay, but this is not okay? Explain that to me, please. Please explain
Wait a
it.
second. This is not a public space.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it's not now. You just said it was. You just said it was a public space. And the public park that the Occupy movement's in, is that a public
Anybody
space?
can walk in the park.
Anybody can walk on the bridge.
Yeah, but you're using it as a display for a
And they're not displaying things down there at the Occupy movement?
Speaking.
They're speaking, they're standing there, they're camping out. They're actually, I mean, that's...
Yeah, they're using their bodies to
And that's
speak,
what I'm doing.
So I'm speaking to you right
And they have signs down there too, right?
Love it.
Speaking.
We had somebody
Then they're using signs.
I'm talking to you.
I'm listening to you.
than most.
Go ahead, talk to
I'm
me.
trying to talk to you about the Affordable Care Act.
Okay, go ahead.
What's wrong with it? I told you. What's wrong with it and why do you want it?
Because it raises prices.
Bull.
It does.
It diminishes
Sorry,
care.
but how much have prices gone up over the past
It's not
10,
even
15 years?
It's not even in place yet.
Do you know how much?
And
Do you know how much
said
we
the other.
pay for health care compared to other developed nations?
Oh, they're getting it.
Do
Okay.
you have any idea?
What's that?
Do you have any idea how much we pay for health care compared to other developed nations?
Well, we have the highest healthcare standard in the world, so I'm sure it's probably going to be one of the highest.
Because they can't get treatment in their own country.
You know, those are some cases, and sometimes people from America go to other countries.
I'm curious why. I'm
Aside
curious.
from Obamacare, why do you object to our sign?
Yeah, what's wrong with the sign itself?
It's free speech.
Like, yeah, why
not
can we?
free speech.
It's not free speech. It's not your speech, but it's our speech.
It's mounted on a public structure that I pay for. It doesn't belong here.
And there's people in a public park that I pay for,
That is, yeah, you can walk in a park.
and they can hold a
every right
sign.
to- Yes.
Okay,
Because that's
But we
speech.
can't hold the sign.
but this isn't.
You
It can't.
mount it on a
If you
bridge.
disagree with us, we can't have a sign up. But if
No,
you
no,
do
no.
agree with, they can
I'm
have
talking
signs
to you
up.
about what I disagree with you about, and you're
We're
not
talking
talking
about
to
just
me
free
about
speech.
it.
Hey, I got a suggestion for you. Come by next weekend, put your own sign up.
Yeah,
No,
supporting
because
Obamacare.
I don't think the sign belongs here.
I don't think people in Occupy belong downtown. But you know what?
Wait
I'm
a
not down there
second.
telling them to leave.
They're there speaking.
And we're here speaking. They're here
No,
speaking
you're
too.
putting a sign up
So
on
if
a
we-
structure
So
that
signs should be
On the
illegal?
bridge, would that be okay?
Should we pass a line that says a law that says no signs?
If you want to stand down there with a sign, fine. Because you're taking up your space and you have a right for that space and you can hold up your sign.
How big a sign can we
You
have?
a right to put
What?
it up
How
here.
big a sign? What's the limit on the size of the sign?
But I say.
You say, oh,
for that,
okay.
And a lot of us don't agree with you.
And a lot of us don't agree with the Occupy movement, but they're down there.
Quit changing the topic. You
I'm not
told me
changing the
that's wrong.
topic.
You asked
We're
me-
talking about free speech.
Ask me what's wrong with your sign.
You did.
I am
I
telling
did.
you, it's on something that is shared cost. You
Good.
have no right to put it up there when all
They
of us
are
don't
down
agree with
where
you.
there's shared cost. Also.
There's shared cost all over the place.
We
But they
shared,
have a right
you
to
know,
use the
as
space.
of last,
Anybody
as,
can come
as
up
of
here.
last
We didn't stop
November,
you from coming up here.
as
That's
of
right.
last,
To walk, like I say, if you want to stand here and hold the sign,
Go ahead.
let me make a
fine.
point to you. As of last November, we shared the cost as citizens of this state. It cost $700 and something thousand for the Occupy movement. That's our money. I object to that.
That's your problem. The First Amendment guarantees the right to speak.
Yeah,
That's-
we're doing the same thing.
No, you're not. You're
And it's
mounting
not
it.
cost
You're
anything
mounting it on a
We're not
structure.
down
Don't you
there.
get that?
We're not leaving it here.
Take
not
it down
doing
then.
We're gonna
Take it down.
You're trying to impede my free speech.
No, I'm not.
I mean,
Get your sign.
you're telling me to shut up.
And hold it.
So you're telling me to shut up.
I didn't say that, did I?
Not technically,
What did I say?
but you said it. You said take down your sign.
What did I say?
So take it down. Take it down. I say you need to take it down.
take your free speech and move it in there.
Okay.
So you're all
I
right.
agree.
Can we
I
help us carry it?
agree. You can stand and hold your sign wherever you wish. You are a human being. You have the right to speak.
I do.
You don't have the right to mount your sign on a structure.
Now, just curious. What if that sign said support Obamacare? Would you even come up here?
Actually, I wouldn't have come up here, but I wouldn't
You wouldn't
agree
have.
with it.
But you wouldn't have bothered to come up here. Okay. So you came up here because you opposed to what we're saying. That's the main reason you came up here is because you're opposed to what we're saying, not the fact that we're saying it.
Actually,
I'm just curious.
you're wrong in where you posted the sign, and I disagree with you. And I came up here, you remember, to ask you what you object to. And I told you that
Ask me what I don't object.
for health care than other developed nations. So, and you said that Obamacare or the Affordable Care Act is going to increase the cost of health care.
Yeah, the
I think you're
congressional
crazy.
the congressional budget office just said that the other day.
Over the past 15 years, how much did insurance increase?
Okay. All right, we need to make changes to our health care system. Yes, but
Not
Obamacare
our
is
health
going
care
in the
system. We
opposite.
need to change our insurance system. The profit insurance system is what's ruining healthcare in
No.
America.
No.
They
Government
are.
involvement in it.
Yes, I disagree with you.
You know,
We have the right to disagree.
You have a right to disagree.
We have the right to
There are
disagree.
three
And we both have the right to
things
express
I need to
ourselves.
tell you that.
And you know what? There's another side of the bridge right over there. You can post your own sign on that side.
That sign does not belong on the bridge. I'm telling you.
You're telling me that doesn't make it right.
Well, that's
Actually, because there's a cop. What?
we're not sure about
if
I'm here to tell you that I object to it, and I think out of respect for the people who disagree with you, you ought to take it down. This doesn't belong here.
And I think, out of respect to the people who disagree with the Occupy movement, they should get up and leave. Go home.
No,
Pack up.
Wait.
I disagree with their movement, so why should they be allowed to be there and not
What
me?
does it do with disagreeing with the message? They have every right.
we are waiting for the sheriff's department to find out what the law is. When they clarify that with us, we will comply.
Yeah. So, what would happen if I went there and took down your sign?
Well, that would be at this point. I don't know.
Yeah,
You gonna do that?
we equally
Well, it's our
have-
property.
It is their
No, it's not.
The signs are.
No, now that you've posted it in this place, that ain't your property anymore. You have discarded it.
The signs are.
No,
The
they're
signs
not.
We're standing right here, though.
It doesn't
We haven't left
matter.
it. We haven't like
You
abandoned
left
it.
them there. You
So
put
should we
them.
go down to Occupy and start taking their tents, their sleeping bags?
When they leave them there, what if they walk away from it? What if they're not in their tent?
Wait a sec.
If they're not in their tent, can we take it up and throw it away for trash?
Great.
Because they've left it there.
Remember what I said. You as a human being have a right to speak. You have a right to hold a sign.
You're saying
You don't have a right to post this up here.
what is the difference?
You don't
If
have a
I'm
right to
holding
go
it where I
to an
put it
Occupy
someplace, that's my
protester
speech.
and tell him to leave the
What?
park.
Okay, now if an Occupy, just for instance, if an Occupy protester,
That's First
just a
Amendment
second,
speech.
if an Occupy protester were to set their sign down and go pick up a sandwich, could I pick up the sign and throw it away? Would that be okay?
I don't think so.
Why? Because he left it there. That would be the same as you tearing down the sign here, right? If he leaves it on public property, he has discarded it. According to you, that's been discarded.
No,
You just said
actually,
that.
if I put,
You just said that.
I think that you're parsing something.
No.
No, I think no. You're trying to. You have a double standard.
No, I don't.
You seem
Yeah, you
to.
do.
In my opinion, you do.
Wait a second. If I go to
If that's
buy,
discarding, then them putting it down is discarding too.
So anytime, if I can walk downtown and go pick up their signs and throw them away,
Yes, you have put this away.
You
You have
wonder why
put
we're
this.
losing this country?
You're not. You don't own the country, and most people don't.
nor do
agree
you.
with
Nor do you.
They do. 70% of Americans think we're losing this country as founded because of people arguing like you.
Actually,
That's discarding stuff, and you can take it. But somebody putting the sign down is not discarding,
no,
and we better
because
not touch it.
clearly they're holding the sign, they're putting it down to
If
pay
they put
something,
it
and they're
down,
going to pick it up.
We're going to pick this up. We just set it down. Now we're going to pick it up.
No, you didn't set it down. You posted it in a place that's holding it for you to display. You are not displaying the sign.
How can we do this appropriately, in your opinion?
I told you, if you want to stand on the corner with the sign,
Can we stand up here if we held them up?
I suppose so. Yes.
Okay.
Because you're a human being.
Yeah.
You have First Amendment rights
I
to
understand I'm a
speech.
human being, and I appreciate
You are
you.
a citizen
I
and you
appreciate
have
you
First
giving.
Amendment
I am a
rights.
citizen.
We're going to go with what the sheriff's department says.
Sure, but if it's okay with you, I'll hold it up next time. I can. I mean, if I hold the sign up,
and you've abandoned rights to it, then I can take it down.
No, we
Sure I
can
can.
take it down.
We can take it down.
It's not your sign. You have posted it in a place and you have let go of it. You have put it
Exactly.
on a structure that
Where's
supports
your
it.
car parked? I want it.
You can't take my
you
car.
left it in a public place.
In a public place.
No, I didn't. That's
Yes, you
actually
did.
the parking
That
lot
is
is
a public.
private property.
No, it's not.
It might be. Which parking lot? It depends. What parking lot?
We're talking about speech, okay? We're not
You're
talking
talking about property.
We're not talking.
You were just talking about property. You said that's not our property.
That was our property that we abandoned. You abandoned your car.
Let's talk about speech. You're not making speech there. You posted a sign.
Why are you offended then if there's nothing being spoken? If there's nothing being expressed, why are you even upset?
We posted the spot sign.
You're upset because we're expressing...
And you're changing...
Isn't that the point? Isn't that what you came up here to... You said you wanted to... You discuss it?
You just said...
So...
Talk about the issue.
You just
So,
said...
what issue if we haven't expressed...
signs to speak. Did you not just say that? And that's on tape.
Yeah.
You posted the sign,
so
that you wouldn't have to hold your own sign.
We posted the sign.
You put it on a structure. Yeah, but you don't have to.
We have the freedom of speech.
You have the freedom of speech.
Yes, I have this freedom of speech.
And I posted it to
Didn't
speak.
you serve in the military?
Yes.
Thank you for your service.
Thank you very much.
Thank my husband as he runs by too. 20 years in the Marine Corps gave you guys the right to stand here and do this.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Well, not that.
What? Not us? What?
Yeah, not.
Did you serve in the military?
I did. Actually, my brother does.
Your brother.
Thank him.
Okay,
Thank
yeah.
him for his service.
And
He just said he did.
Yeah, but
You just said that
I'm
you
not
don't
sure.
have the right to speak.
actually, I didn't. I said you
Your
don't
brother
have
and
the
your
right
dad
to
ensured that you do.
have something else hold up your speech. You have the right to speak.
Where
You
does
do.
it
You
say
do.
that in the Constitution?
Actually, where does it say you have the right to use somebody else's structure to speak for you? It doesn't.
Who says, what do you mean somebody else's? It's my structure.
It's mine too. I have
Okay.
equal rights to it.
Okay. So you can post.
take it down.
There's a look over there, a big empty spot where you can post your own sign.
Disagree with
So
you
go ahead.
posting it.
Go ahead and post your own sign.
It's not the right spot. You have the right.
It's not the right message. You said that earlier. You said it's just not the right message. You didn't like the message. You didn't. Not about the spot. It's the message.
I'm here to talk to you about the message, and you are refusing to do that. Okay? You're not talking to me about the issue. It's an Affordable Care Act.
So how many
You claim that the costs are going up, and it's extraordinary because
It is.
our costs have gone up because of insurance
Let me ask you something.
over the past 20 years.
Let me ask you something. It's been proven that guns actually solve violence.
Are you changing the topic?
Not really.
He's bringing up another
No,
topic.
I'm not. Listen to what my question is. You just said that that they can tell us that we have to buy something. So that's what happened. And I got 58% of those.
Thank you for serving, sir.
Thank you for serving.
So what's the scoop?
Thank you guys are good. Just as long as, like we talked about, the
Okay.
coming and going. You're good with that. Pretty much everything we discussed. I mean, if cars start getting backed up and things like that, we'll try to address the traffic first.
So our second part where we're going to lay down in the street.
Right. Well, they said you have to lay like this. Just not like this. Exactly.
Okay.
So,
All right,
Let's get out of the way of
we're
impeding
two-part
traffic.
people, so we clean up after ourselves.
every piece
So,
of tape will be gone.
yeah, every little thing will be gone.
You bet. You won't be able to tell that.
No,
we
and
were
that's what I
here.
wanted to do. I didn't want you to have to take something down.
Okay. Well, thanks for checking.
Thank you so much.
Thanks so much for checking.
You're welcome, guys. So, enjoy.
Hey, God bless
How long
you.
do you think you're going to be here? So I can leave.
Sorry, I asked you
We're going to be
questions.
done about 3 or so, 3:30. We got Fox News coming, so if we have to stay a little longer for them, we'll stay. But usually we're up here 2 to 3 hours is our normal thing. And,
And if anything changes,
always less than 2 months.
Do you have his card? You want my card?
Oh yeah.
Let me do this. Let me write down.
And so the procedure of calling ahead of time that works. I mean, assuming the dispatch.
That was
Sunday,
exactly.
as opposed to Saturday.
Which I'll give you my information. What's your cell phone so I can call
Okay.
you?
Instead of set?
303
Uh-huh.
898
898.
4991. And it's I'll give you that as spell my last name.
Okay.
It's BODDIE.
Okay. Let me give it.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for taking the time to check and make it.
Like I said, we all kind of figured it out.
Yeah. All right. And what's your first name?
Vic.
Vic. Okay. Okay, great, Vic. So you're the Sunday guy.
It's my Monday, yeah. So what I'll do is we're just going to hang out so you guys don't have issues with other folks.
But that's why I'm here, so I need to ask my question.
Sure.
I just don't like to be at a different level.
If I want to take the sign down, do I have the right to do that?
No, because it's property of theirs.
But it's not on their property.
That's what we were discussing downstairs.
Right.
That's the exact same thing.
Do you
There's
guys
nothing
get
in county statute, like we had talked earlier, there's nothing in county statute, there isn't an ordinance saying X, Y, Z, that such and such things can't be posted. So the property is theirs, even though you're right, it's on county property.
Got one that says, yes, we can
Say they left it
do
here,
better than
then
Obamacare.
that could be
creative?
something of that sort.
She writes good stuff.
But if you, it's kind of like political signs.
And then her other one, I've got a picture of how complicated the bill is, all of the government programs, things it makes.
Yes, and this is where it comes down to the commissioners to take that next step. I would. Because we both looked through state statute and county statute, there wasn't anything there. That's why I didn't want them taken down if they didn't have to.
Right.
As long as it doesn't impede traffic and we don't have fights break out or blocking the stairs, we're good.
Right.
So,
Okay.
all right?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. So,
Hey, Viva la First Amendment, or however you say that in Spanish.
I don't know, I'm Italian. All right, guys.
Hey, God bless you.
Thank you.
This is not First Amendment. This is county legislation.
Well,
Can I get your name?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to know, since I'm speaking to a constitutional scholar, so I can follow you.
Yeah, well, what about you two?
In your writings. What's that?
I don't think you guys are any more right in your interpretation than I am. We have a difference of opinion.
You have every right to use the bridge.
No, you don't.
We did talk.
Only,
You do.
Only because of the ordinance.
Yeah. Hello.
Or because of the lack of ordinance.
Well, there's
Nothing to prevent it, so we're within our rights.
So
You'd be within your rights to come next week, tomorrow, and put a sign up.
So we're breaking a law that doesn't exist.
I didn't say anything about breaking the law. I said your sign does not belong on a structure whose cost is
Well,
borne
you
by
know
every
what?
county.
We won't do it again because we listen
It's
to
all
you.
based, it has to do with law.
We're within the law.
We're within the law.
We're not breaking any statutes.
Yeah, and so are the corporate raiders who are
I'm so
basically
bad.
bleeding America dry.
That's not
They
the
changed
issue.
the laws, and
Well, we need to get them out.
so the Affordable Care Act is law.
I don't know.
Maybe not. As
I
of
think
witness
it's gonna
before the
convince
Supreme
us.
Court, they're going to rule
Yeah.
on whether it's
So I came up here to talk
So when we get Obamacare
when the
repealed,
Supreme Court says
January
says
of,
the individual mandate is illegal,
we put a
is
celebration sign up.
anti-constitutional.
why are taxes legal?
Well, it's actually in the Constitution.
It's not.
Yes, it is.
It was
I gotta
amended.
find my
Exactly.
Well, it's part of the Constitution.
The amendments are part of. That's how you change the Constitution.
Actually, to be
To
clear,
amend
Hey, you like our sign?
you've got to talk about the Constitution and the amendments. They're not the same.
What?
We're doing a
It's
survey.
appropriate to
The
How many
amendments
people
are
like our
part of
sign?
it when
The
the
amendments are
passed.
part of the
Again,
Constitution.
I have to ask you.